Tal'Darim have yielded to my authority and the Death Fleet is now under my command. I will use them both to avenge Amon's betrayal.
Do your people believe in this cause, as you do?
What they believe is of little consequence. What matters is that they obey.
You choose to rule differently than I, Alarak. Despite this, we may not only end the violence between our kind, but forge a powerful alliance.
Can we now? My people are vastly different than yours, Hierarch.
We both desire vengeance, and we are both Protoss. Is that not enough?
Oh, very well. Submit to my absolute authority, and we may indeed unite our forces.
Do not test me, Tal'Darim. Amon is a mighty foe. Your people cannot hope to stand alone against him. You will side with me, and together we will send him back to the Abyss.
So you do understand my culture after all. Let us say that for now, we have struck another bargain.
Ain't he cute?
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Let's do it real quick. Yeah, reconstruction. Guardian shell is that what I definitely want to have. Chrono search. Yep, one structure. High speed construction. Maybe there was something else similar named? Nay. But yeah, as I stated before, if you just manage your resources in a good way, this becomes obsolete. Do I want to shift something a little bit? Not really. Not really.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
Can we trust Amon's former allies? Even these results require further testing.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch.
Alarak has brought his ascendants into our fold. They are fierce, but strong.
for the betrayed.
They are actually the first option besides the normal High Templar. It is considerably that is worth considering, since the damage output from these bad boys is freaking insane. Yeah. And also you can quickly recharge them, even so this is a high price one, I could say. But I'm not sure if they lose... Oh, okay, they lose the ability to morph into an Archon. That is okay-ish, I guess. You get an insane amount of damage, but I like to see my army in waves. That each type, after the Zealots fall, my Archons fall, my Stalkers, then my Immortals. And each time one line falls, the enemy waits a little bit because it takes cooldown timer and has to move a little bit. A similar thing is happens when you consider banelings splashing against your army. Like, you don't just want your zealots tanking that and then straight into you, and then the banelings go straight into your power units. You want that little bit extra, those Archons there, to absorb as many banelings as possible. Because that moment where you don't pay attention will come, and then I rather have the Archon. So, I've been considering going back to Whirlwind Zealots quite a lot, these missions, because it just needs a little bit of extra oomph from them. Plus now I have the Guardian Shield, which basically makes my Zealots with these Sentinel upgrades really freaking unkillable. So they will have 3, sometimes even 4 lives. But also having a spinning Zealots with Guardian Shield is definitely not something you want to ignore. Let's keep the sentinels for now. Same for here. So they get Guardian Shield first, then they die and respawn at the Dark Templar building. I think I want to swap towards Havocs. Yeah, since I already have... could I go for attack speed? Nah, range. I rather like range instead of attack speed. Nothing to change really here, since this is a unit I rarely ever use. Yeah.
Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
And the same as last time, I'm gonna cut it here, and next time we will decide which of these two worlds we will go to. So, I wish you a good Friday 13th. Maybe we see us later, maybe not.